Have you ever wondered what it means to be a high-value woman? It's not just about looks or status. It's about qualities that make a person truly exceptional. In this video, I'm going to go over 5 unique attributes that contribute to defining a high-value woman. These go beyond just superficial factors and speak to integrity, wisdom, and depth of character. My hope is that these 5 important traits inspire your growth and alignment with your highest self. Number 1. Self-respect. Self-respect for a high-value woman involves understanding of her own worth and treating herself with the same consideration and kindness she extends to other people. It goes beyond just being confident. It's an acknowledgement of her intrinsic value as a person. She would have high standards for herself. She knows what she deserves and refuses to settle for anything that doesn't really reflect those expectations. This awareness guides her decisions, whether in relationships, professional, or personal choices. Her self-respect acts as an inner guidance and moves her away from situations that compromise her well-being or integrity. This respect for herself is evident in how she allows herself to be treated by other people. She doesn't seek validation or approval from others to feel good about herself. Instead, she drives her self-worth from within and understands that her value isn't determined by external opinions or judgments. Her self-respect extends to self-care. She prioritizes her physical, mental, and emotional well-being, whether it's taking time for relaxation, pursuing hobbies that bring her joy, or seeking support when she needs it. Importantly, self-respect isn't about arrogance or putting herself above other people. It's about recognizing that her needs, boundaries, and aspirations are equally important as anyone else's. This balance helps her navigate relationships with fairness and compassion without compromising her own values. Her self-respect isn't static, it's an ongoing journey. She's open to growth, accepts her flaws, and learns from her mistakes. She doesn't judge herself harshly for imperfections, as she understands that self-respect also means showing herself understanding and kindness. Her actions and choices radiate a message that every individual deserves to be treated with dignity, and that begins with how one regards oneself. Number 2. Setting healthy boundaries. A high-value woman understands the importance of establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries in her life. Boundaries refer to the limits she sets on what she's comfortable with, both in terms of interactions with other people and her own personal well-being. These boundaries are not rigid walls, but rather flexible guidelines that help her navigate relationships and situations in a way that aligns with her values and emotional needs. In her personal relationships, she communicates her boundaries clearly and assertively. This means she can express her preferences, needs, and limitations without feeling guilty or anxious. She recognizes that having boundaries is essential for maintaining respect, mutual understanding, and a balanced give and take in relationships. By respecting her own boundaries, she sets the tone for how other people treat her. In her professional life, she knows how to set boundaries to maintain a healthy work-life balance. She understands that saying no when it is necessary doesn't diminish her value. Rather, it shows her ability to prioritize her well-being and prevent burnout. She communicates her limits professionally, which leads to healthier relationships with colleagues and supervisors. Similarly to self-respect, understanding her emotional and physical boundaries also extends to self-care. She recognizes the signs of stress, overwhelm, or discomfort and takes the necessary steps to protect her mental and physical health. This might involve taking breaks, seeking support, or engaging in activities that recharge her energy. Overall, a high-value woman's ability to establish and uphold healthy boundaries is a reflection of her self-awareness, self-respect, and commitment to maintaining healthy relationships and a fulfilling life. Number 3, authenticity. Being authentic means being true to yourself. A high-value woman doesn't pretend to be someone she's not. She's comfortable with who she is and she acts the same way with everyone. This honesty and openness create trust and strong connections with other people. She's not afraid to show her real feelings and experiences, even if they're not always perfect. This would inspire other people to be themselves too. Her authenticity also helps her grow and improve as she's open to learning from her mistakes. Number 4, emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence distinguishes a high-value woman, emphasizing her ability to understand, manage, and navigate not only her own emotions but also the emotions of others. One of the key components of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. She has an understanding of her own emotions and understands how they impact her thoughts, behaviors, and decisions. This self-awareness helps her to remain composed under pressure and make choices aligned with her values, even in challenging situations. Along with self-awareness, she also has self-regulation. It means she avoids impulsive reactions and finds constructive ways to cope with the stress. This skill enables her to approach difficult circumstances with a balanced perspective and having harmony in both her internal world and her relationships. She also has empathy and allows herself to connect deeply with other people. She would offer genuine support and demonstrate that she truly cares about the well-being of those she interacts with. Furthermore, her emotional intelligence contributes to her strong interpersonal relationships. She excels in effective communication, not only expressing herself clearly, but also actively listening to other people. This skill helps her to collaborate, resolve conflicts, and create harmonious connections. Her emotional intelligence also extends to her decision-making ability. She evaluates situations holistically and factors in not only logical aspects but also emotional nuances. This approach leads to more thoughtful choices that consider both immediate and long-term implications. Importantly, emotional intelligence doesn't mean suppressing emotions. Rather, it's about acknowledging and challenging them constructively. She is not afraid to express vulnerability or seek support when she needs it, and knows that embracing her emotions is a sign of strength, not weakness. Number 5, ambition. Ambition is what drives a high-value woman to pursue her goals with passion and determination. It's about having a clear idea of what she wants to achieve and working hard to make it happen. Professionally, she's always looking for ways to learn and grow. Challenges don't stop her. She sees them as opportunities to get better. But ambition isn't just about work. It's also about doing things she loves and becoming a better person. When things don't go as planned, she doesn't give up. She tries to learn from her mistakes and keeps going. Her ambition also inspires others to push themselves and aim high. But she's smart about it too. She knows that taking care of herself is important, so she finds a balance between working hard and taking breaks, as we've covered this earlier. Ambition isn't just about success. It's about becoming the best version of herself and making a positive impact on other people. It's what keeps her going, no matter what challenges come her way. I hope reflecting on these core qualities inspires you on your self-improvement journey. The path of contribution begins from within. By elevating our inner light, we can bring more brightness to humanity. A high-value woman possesses a distinct energy that radiates from within. She knows that true fulfillment comes from continually evolving and expanding her horizons. A high-value woman welcomes change with open arms. She recognizes that growth happens through experience and that every encounter, challenge, and success has the potential to contribute to her personal development. In the journey of self-discovery and personal growth, every woman has the opportunity to view a high-value woman as a representation of her higher self. This perspective recognizes that while perfection is unattainable, we can strive to get closer to an ideal version of ourselves that embodies qualities we admire and aspire to possess. This perspective encourages us to embrace our uniqueness while actively working towards self-improvement. Rather than comparing ourselves to others, we channel our energy into becoming the best possible version of ourselves. Thanks for watching this video. If you're learning and enjoying my content, please subscribe to my channel. My mission is to provide value at absolutely no cost.